Hi, welcome to my channel and a new video. Today I will show you how to make this pretty crystal hairband. It looks really cute with just a simple casual look, but also on a very fancy one. So it's a great hairpiece to have, and it's really not that hard to make one. I made this one in blue over a year ago, and now would like to create a similar one but in a different color. So for that you'll need a base metallic hairband, also thin jewelry wire, some wrapping band ribbon, a simple glue gun or any other gluing alternative, crystals and beads in different sizes and colors, and of course a nice cup of coffee. First of all, I'll lay out all my crystals and we'll start picking my color palette. I want to make a bright yellow hairpiece this time, so we'll be choosing all things that are yellow. I find it's really helpful to have some sort of a box or just a form with a light background so you can see all the materials you're using at the same time. Really helpful. So that's what I've got, very summery yellow colors. Now that we have our colors, let's take a wire and start putting our beads and crystals on it. It will be a random order. You can of course create some sort of a system or a specific order, but I don't think it will make much of a difference. Here's what I've got so far. As you can see, it's pretty chaotic. As for how much you should make, mine is about twice of a size for the base headpiece, as you can see, and it turned out slightly longer than needed. But important is that crystals must remain on the wire, do not cut it straight away. Okay, so now we start to add crystals to the wire. I prefer to leave some space after the ends so the crystals don't touch the ears. So I'm measuring a few centimeters to my start point, but again, it's all up to you. After you have your starting point, attach the end of the wire to the base, just twist it around a couple of times so it's more or less fixed. And now comes the fun part, you just start adding the beads. I make a few single ones first and then mostly do the couples. So what you do is simply wiring around the base and add crystals as you go. So each twist is 1 or 2 crystals. And to be honest, it's very calming and I'd even say therapeutical, but I'm sure you will notice it yourself. Hopefully you can sort of see what's happening there, but it's really not that hard at all. So you are kind of solving a puzzle, so sometimes there are 2 crystals, sometimes it's just 1. Here's a close-up, how it looks from the top and also from the bottom. We've achieved our goal, and as you can see there's a bit of a leftover, but that's not a problem at all. You can just put all the crystals back where they were. Now cut the wire by leaving a few centimeters and bend it around a few times so it all stays in place. You can readjust the crystals a bit so the hairpiece looks nice and balanced. After that, start twisting the ends of the wire really tightly, right where the crystals end. Here's our result, and to be honest you can even stop here, but I prefer a more yellowish look, so we'll cover the metallic part with the yellow ribbon. I'm not really a big fan of a glue gun, so you will see my struggle a bit with it, but I'll speed it up. Hopefully it won't be that noticeable, but it really does the job pretty well. And if you have other kind of glue that you like, feel free to use it as well. You take some glue and start wrapping the base with our ribbon. Go in a diagonal motion, otherwise you'll just have a very thick cover. Now that we reached the beads, it's getting slightly different, but maybe even easier. You just pull the ribbon through the crystals, ideally between the sets that you've paired earlier. Like if you had a pair and another pair, just put it, in the middle. Don't be afraid and apply a bit of pressure, but after 2 or 3 times you'll be a professional in it, so just try it out. Here's a close-up, how it looks, and as you can see the ribbon is almost invisible from the top, so that's actually what people will see when you have this hairpiece on your hair. The way we finish it, you just do it the same way as we started, with a diagonal motion and then a bit of a glue struggle. That is how our headband is done. Looks very bright and also very sparkly because of all these crystals. Here's also a comparison with the blue one I've made before. So I hope you like this tutorial, and it turned out a bit longer than expected, but I tried to show you every step of the process so it's easier for you. But if you still have any questions, of course, please let me know. Don't hesitate to write them below. And also don't forget to share your projects with me. My Instagram is also called Indie Beats. So follow me there for more inspiration and subscribe to see more tutorials. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye!